So you're thinking about moving to North Idaho and you still have a home to sell. Today, we're going to talk about how we can help you sell that home in your current state. And also, if you're going to move anywhere else in the country, how we can help you find a good, reliable agent.
Hey, Dave, myself, and the rest of our team of former first responders, we get calls, texts, and emails every single day from people just like you trying to learn more about North Idaho. So hit that subscribe button, tap the notifications bell so you can stay up to date on all of our latest content. And remember, if you're looking to move right now or 12 months from now, give us a call, text, or email. We would love to help you make that smooth move right here in North Idaho.
So today we wanted to talk to you about kind of the steps if you're going to sell your house and you're moving to North Idaho. So obviously we would love to help you here in North Idaho. And we do that by trying to make sure that we provide excellent customer service and attention to detail. And we make sure that we do a good job as real estate agents. However, when you're in your current state, if you don't have a real estate agent and you're looking for somebody to help sell your house, we want to tell you how we can help you find that agent. So one of the good things is that we have an extensive referral network throughout the US. I think last year I did deals. In the past 2 years, I've done deals in about 12 different states.
Nice.
And that's helping people find an agent that's reputable, that has the production numbers, that does a good job, and even matches personality wise, so that you have somebody that you trust that will communicate with us. So it makes it a lot easier to sell your house.
I think that's the key because a lot of you guys, you reach out to us because our values align on a lot of topics. So we will reach out and find an agent in whatever state you're in whose values also align with ours and yours, presumably. And that's, I think, how you make those great connections and really get these deals done, you know, in a timely way, make the most money for you, make it an easy and seamless transaction on your end as well.
So, and one of the things we've done is over the past couple of years, we've tried to develop these relationships with good quality agents in other areas. For example, if you're in Portland, Mark Fox is a phenomenal agent. Mark is somebody that not only did I just pick his name, but we have the ability to go in and look at people's production numbers, see how many homes they actually sell, see how their reviews look. We know what questions to ask. He's an individual that we actually partnered with in Portland, Oregon, who does a phenomenal job for his clients. And what we do when we go through the process of trying to find another agent for somebody, we not only look at their stats, look at their production, look at their reviews, see what they're doing in the back end, but we also call them when we talk to them. The big thing that we explain to them is that we want to make sure that anytime they send us somebody, or if we were to recommend you to go use them, that they treat you with the same attention to detail that we would. So this is really important because when people come to us and send us referrals, I always tell the other agent that, hey, this is your client. This is your person. You sent them to me. I make sure to communicate with them, and I make sure that they understand that we want to make sure that their clients are comfortable knowing that they put them in our hands or vice versa.
Yeah, and there's a balance here. You know, we can go out and find the perfect personality, but if we look at their production and they've done 2 deals this year, they may not be the best fit, right? We want someone who is in the game full time and understands how to get the job done to make it an easy and smooth and profitable transaction on that end as well.
Yeah, the other thing, and we're dealing with this right now, we have some clients down in California that are moving up here. We referred them an agent. They love him. That's Damian Costello. He's actually a good friend of mine. Damian did a great job for them in their transaction. But what is really nice is that a lot of times when you're selling your home, there's communication that has to go back and forth between your listing agent, and us up here if you're buying in North Idaho. It made it so easy in the transaction for us to talk to Damian to make sure that funds are being transferred from one escrow to another, that they're working out timely. And it's nice to be able to have that communication with them. Anytime there's a hiccup in a transaction, that agent will reach out to us, let us know so that we can adjust things as needed. So being able to be in communication with whoever that is really important as well. The other thing I was going to talk about is that if you're going to sell your house, I get people that say this all the time. They're like, when should I talk to a lender? Is it too soon? It is not too soon. A lender also works as a financial advisor when it comes to moving money, when it comes to selling your home, when it comes to finding out what you can financially afford. And those things change radically. If you haven't heard the horror stories of people in escrow that go buy a brand new Escalade and then all of a sudden they can't buy the house, that's because they weren't in contact with their lender. If you're looking to move within 6 months, it is not a bad idea to get in contact with a lender. Let them know what you plan to do, let them see your finances, and let them help guide you on whether or not you should pay off those credit card debts, whether you shouldn't, whether you should avoid buying a new car, whatever it might be. And if you're going to make any big purchases within 6 months of selling your home and buying a new one, like a car, a boat, whatever else that might be, another investment, talk to your lender. Make sure they know what's going on. That's another thing that's really important, is that if you have a good quality lender and it's somebody that communicates with us, we can stay ahead of any hiccups or bumps in the road that may come from your transaction.
Yes. And if you reach out to us, we will always push a local lender. And the only reason we do that, we get no financial gain from recommending a lender to anyone. The only reason we do that is it's because people we've worked with and we know that they can get the job done, and we know their values and personality. So we have some wonderful ones up here that we can send your way. So if we do that, you reach out to us and you say, hey, I'm working with Rocket Mortgage. We'll be like, okay, cool. Let's get a quote from someone up here that's local as well, that understands the current market. They may very well be able to match that same rate that some of those bigger companies
Or beat
do.
it.
Or beat it. And some of these local people have some really creative financing options that work really well for getting you into that house and kind of working around some of the challenges that are out there.
And so the other thing is that for those of you that maybe you're not moving to North Idaho, maybe you're moving to Southern Idaho, or you're moving to Washington or somewhere else in the country, it doesn't matter where it is, we can still help you. Like Seth said, if our values align and you want people that have those same values, we work to find those people, especially for you that are military, vets, police, fire, nurses, teachers, those types of things. It is so easy for us to search our network, and if we don't already know somebody, to be able to find an agent that has the same background that you do, so they understand what you do, what you have done. And the big thing too, between lenders and agents, is to find lenders and agents that may have programs that work better for you. There's lenders out there that have programs for nurses, that have programs for doctors, for military, fire, all those different things. So let us help you find those people. We'd love the opportunity. It means a lot to us, and it's an ability for us to go out and actually reach other agents and make those connections as well. That's it. If you're moving, give us a call. We can help you. It doesn't matter where you're at.